Hello everyone, today we've got a cool video in store for you today. What are we doing?
We're doing centerpiece fish for a 20-gallon.
Now, centerpiece fish, I want to explain what this is because sometimes I think we just do these videos and sometimes people don't understand what a centerpiece fish is. These are fish that, generally speaking, you can have one of them in a tank. They're going to offer a lot of color, a lot of personality, and they're going to be just a focal point for your aquarium. Hope you enjoy the video. All right, so I think the first centerpiece fish for your 20-gallon that you should consider is the Dwarf Gourami. And the reason for that is, check out this color. There are so many different color varieties of the Dwarf Gourami, and the 20-gallon is a nice size tank for the Dwarf Gourami. This is a great fish. It can be a little bit assertive, so just be a little bit careful about the types of fish you keep with your Dwarf Gourami. By the way, we've got species profiles for some of the fish that we're talking about today, and we've done full 20-gallon stocking ideas videos too that I will link in the description below. But this is a great fish. You can't go wrong with the Dwarf Gourami.
For my first centerpiece pick, it is going to be one of the first fish that I absolutely had to have in this hobby, and that would be the ram. It is a very small cichlid. That's why I really liked it. It comes in a lot of different colors, different varieties, and it's a micro geophagus. So if you love the geophagus, you're gonna love the ram. In a 20-gallon, I would suggest keeping one. That will be a great centerpiece fish. If you do choose to keep a pair, you might be inviting some issues. If they decide to breed, they won't really particularly care to get along with their other tank mates. But there are a whole bunch of varieties of different kinds. You have the Bolivian ram. You also have the German ram, which comes in blue, yellow, electric yellow. There's standards, long fins, so many different to choose from, and they're also beautiful. Just keep in mind, if you do decide on the German blue ram, you will need to keep them a little bit warmer. They do like it in the low 80s.
Now, the next centerpiece fish that I would highly recommend checking out is the Apistogramma. There are many different types. One of my favorite is Apistogramma penduro. We've had a number of them in the fish room, and they are amazing fish. Now, the males look a lot nicer than the females do. So if you're going to keep one of them, I would highly recommend keeping a male Apistogramma. Again, just like Joanna said, if you keep a pair, you do invite the potential for aggression if they start to breed. So one is going to be a little bit safer, but the colors, the different fin varieties, a really nice fish to consider.
Now for my next pick is a fish that is near and dear to my heart because I did have this as a centerpiece sort of fish in my 20-gallon long, and that is the Kribensis. They also come in a number of color varieties, including the albino and the standards. I prefer the standards because they are so beautiful. There's so many colors on just a single fish, and both the males and the females show this beautiful color. They don't get any bigger than about 3 inches, so it's a nice size. They have really fun kind of personality and activity at the bottom of the tank. They will do a little bit of digging, I'll warn you though, but really a beautiful fish for you to consider for your 20-gallon.
One fish we forget a lot about, and I don't know why we do this, and that is the Checkerboard Cichlid. This is an amazing fish. Both the males and the females look awesome. They don't get very big, right around 3 inches or so. Relatively peaceful. Again, all the fish that we are mentioning, even though the vast majority have been cichlids, these are relatively peaceful fish for that 20-gallon tank. And again, all of these fish are going to have an incredible personality. They're probably going to recognize you when you come to the tank. They're just going to show off a little bit more than your typical tropical fish. But the Checkerboard Cichlid is absolutely amazing with fantastic color. And like the other ones, like I said, not overly aggressive. All right, so those were some 5 centerpiece fish for you to consider. Would love to hear from you. Which are your favorite centerpiece fish for a 20-gallon tank? Appreciate you being here. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.